Democrat Kyrsten Sinema just pulled off a stunning upset in deep red Arizona. Arizona just turned blue. After an incredibly tight election which took nearly a week to count all the votes, the Associated Press has announced Democratic candidate Rep. Kyrsten Sinema successfully flipped retiring anti-Trumper Jeff Flake's Senate seat, defeating the Republican Party's hand-picked successor Martha McSally in a race that just weeks ago looked secure for the GOP. The Associated Press tweet at AP, Democrat Kyrsten Sinema has won Arizona's open U.S. Senate seat in a race that was among the most closely watched in the nation. McSally for Senate tweet at Martha McSally, congrats to at Kyrsten Sinema. I wish her success. I'm grateful to all of those who supported me in this journey. I'm inspired by Arizonan spirit and our state's best days are ahead of us. Scott Wong replying to McSally for Senate. At Scott Wong, McSally calls Sinema to concede in their hard-fought Senate race. Entirely possible the two will serve side by side in the upper chamber down the road, the home state of everyone from conservative icon Barry Goldwater, to late Republican stalwart John McCain, to racist Sheriff Joe Arpaio. The patron saint of racists and xenophobes everywhere, has not elected a Democrat to the Senate for over 30 years. Arizona was also one of the last states to recognize Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a holiday, and it's the birthplace of the infamous Republican-backed SB 1070 Show Me Your Papers bill that imposed some of the most draconian anti-immigration laws in the country. For Democrats to turn this seat blue is a massive accomplishment and a terrible sign for President Trump, who easily won Arizona by 4 percentage points in 2016. Deep red voters in states like Arizona form the core of Trump's base, and much of his messaging on immigration, the border wall, and the so-called caravan from Central America is tuned precisely to scare them to the polls. Trump hit the campaign trail hard the 2 weeks leading up to the election and made the midterms explicitly about him. He ramped up his particular brand of hate speech to new highs to activate his base, but in the reddest of red states, it appears to have failed. What originally looked like a disappointing midterm election for the Democratic Party has turned out to be a much more inspiring performance than we originally believed. The blue wave picked up 32 House seats, with 4 more races leaning Democrat, flipped 7 governor's offices and 8 state legislative chambers, and held the GOP to just 1 net Senate seat, give or take. The race between Rick Scott and Bill Nelson in Florida is still too close to call.